In a dusty little town in North Karnataka, there is a tale of migration, resilience, art with threads and other accessories, and is now a much sought after craft. And this is the tale of Sandur Lambani Embroidery. While I have watched the craft at close quarters at multiple exhibitions in Bangalore and Mumbai, it was a pleasure to go back to the origins. And this happened when we visited Hampi this year and we stayed at the Shiv Vilas Palace or the Sandur Palace, which is very close to the Sandur Kushala Kala Kendra. Now, the Sandur Kushala Kala Kendra is a non-profit organization founded in the year 1988. And making this video makes even more sense because of the wonderful news that the master craftsperson of Sandur Kushal Kala Kendra, Srimati Shantabai, has been selected to receive the prestigious Rajyotsava Award on 1st November 2025. So let us go back. So before we proceed further, my name is Sangeeta Venkatesh and a very warm namaste. Welcome to my channel, Sojourn with Sangeeta, and we talk about culture, travels, temples, and much more. And I'm also the author of the book Polar Chronicles that is available on Amazon India and also on Kindle. So I would urge you to go check it out and get yourself a copy. And here we continue. So let us go back to the story of the Sandur Lambani embroidery. Now, the town of Sandur, which is nestled in the heart of the Bellary district in North Karnataka, has a fascinating legacy. It was once ruled by the Marathas, and Sandur is known today for two very distinct things. Number one is its rich manganese deposits, and the second is, of course, the exquisite Sandur Lambani embroidery. Now, the region around Sandur is blessed with abundant mineral wealth, and like I said, they're one of the largest producers and exporters of manganese in India. And to work in these mines, nomadic tribes known as Lambanis or Banjaras migrated from neighboring Andhra Pradesh, bringing with them their colorful traditions, songs, and crafts. But the history of the Banjaras traces back to Marwar in Rajasthan, who finally gradually settled in southern and central India. And over time, their women developed and refined the traditional embroidery into an endemic art form unique to this region. And that is the now called the Sandur Lambani embroidery. Now, the region now, this remarkable craft represents a fusion of the old tribal designs and newer local influences. And now it combines patchwork, applique work, beadwork, and fine embroidery. It is further adorned with coins, cowrie shells, mirrors, buttons, and metallic embellishments. And all this transforms simple fabric into dazzling works of art. The embroidery employs 14 distinct types of stitches, including, and the names are very fascinating. That is Skillen, Vele, Bakya, Makis, Suryakanti Maki, Kans, Teradora, Kaudi, Relo, Gadri, and so on and so forth. And it follows geometric patterns like triangles, squares, and circles. The Allipote literally means interlaced stitch, is one of the hallmark techniques of Lambani embroidery, and it's celebrated for its delicate intertwining loops that create rich braided texture on the fabric. Now, this stitch is formed by looping the thread back into itself in an alternating motion, resulting in a continuous raised pattern that resembles fine rope work. Now, traditionally, Allipote is used to fill the motifs such as diamonds, triangles, or borders, lending a sense of depth and tactile richness to the embroidery service. Now, there is another stitch known as the Ulta Sonia Tanga, which literally means reverse chain stitch. Okay, and this is This stands out for its loops, rhythmic loops, and textured depths. Now, the Lambani artisans use 13 colors in their embroidery, with red and blue being the most dominant. The colors hold deep cultural significance. Red symbolizing fertility and marriage, and yellow representing vitality and strength. Uh, Traditionally, natural vegetable dyes were used and designs were printed using wooden blocks, creating vibrant contrasts on handloom fabrics. Historically, ilkal saris, which have been woven in Karnataka since the 7th century, served as a base for the Lambani embroidery. I have made a small short on on the ilkal saris. I'll link it in the description. Now, the Lambani women often use ilkal fabric for their creations because, and so they could skillfully blend the local weave with their traditional stitching. Today, this embroidery of style, of course, is no longer confined to ilkal, and it can be found embellishing weaves and textiles from across India, showcasing the adaptability of this age-old craft. In fact, I have seen it in Mangalgiri saris, Udupi saris, and even silks being embellished by this embroidery. And even bags, satin bags and things like that. So Sandur Lambani embroidery was originally created for women's garments: the lehenga, that is the skirt, the choli, the blouse, and the ordni, which is the veil. Now, each outfit is a vivid expression of the wearer's identity and emotion. The patchwork is intricate and beautifully executed at each joint. The fabric extends in a series of tiny triangles called katta or scallop, which means scallops. And this is reminiscent of fragrant flowers used in worship. Sometimes at the tip of each triangle, a special stitch called nakra is embroidered, adding further texture and depth. Beyond attire, this embroidery is now used on household and decorative items such as bed covers, cushion covers, torans, wall pieces, and handbags, like I mentioned. And this carries the vibrant soul of the Lambani culture into the homes worldwide. Now, the Lambanis, through centuries of migration and adaptation, have preserved their heritage not only through their colorful costumes, but also through their oral traditions, that is, folk songs, riddles, proverbs, and tales, and of course, their needlework, which is passed down from mother to daughter through generations. Today, Sandur Lambani, of course, embroidery stands as a rare and exquisite craft of Karnataka, recognized with geographical indication or the GI tag for its authenticity. And it's a living tradition, an embodiment of resilience, creativity, and empowerment of the Lambani women. Now, each piece is a symphony of color, rhythm, and texture. So, what can I say? In Sandur, even the dust seems to shimmer, perhaps from the spirit of its women, who turn thread into legacy and fabric into poetry. Do check out their work if you ever have a chance and when they come to your town. With that, I'll sign off. My name is Sangeeta Venkatesh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'd also like to remind you that I have my book, The Kolar Chronicles, that is available on Amazon. So rediscover Karnataka through this series. And with that, I leave you. Namaste.